Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today I'll be showcasing the best Anime Adventures macro that is 100% free. But if you really like this macro and want all of its other features, including things like every story mode, infinite mode, every legend stage, every raid with multiplayer or just by yourself, Christmas and Halloween events in which the macro can bypass the captcha, and the Infinity Mansion. This macro is only $10 if you would like to buy the paid version, which has all that I just included. But today I'll be showcasing the free version, in which case you can find it in the Discord, which is in the description of this video. Now, in this free version, you only have certain things like certain story modes, infinite modes, but you still get all the features. Like if you disconnect because of your poor Wi-Fi, it will reconnect you and set the macro back up. So do not worry if you have a poor connection. Now, this is not a tiny task, nor will this get you banned, as this is not a script and you cannot get banned by this, as said by the Anime Adventures devs. Now, let me show you. So, if you do not want to just use it for just Anime Adventures, they make other macros, such as for other games, such as Anime Reborn, Anime Vanguard, Anime Last Stand, and Mighty Omega. So, let me show you here. I'm gonna make it do Planet Greenie Infinite. So let me show you how it automatically sets you up. Have it right here. Alright, now we have to let it start. So first off, it'll open the private server link for your private server that you set it to. It'll start up Roblox. It will resize Roblox and close that tab that I just opened. And now it'll resize the game. And then it'll go to play area and then put me into the Planet Greenie Infinite. You can also make it so that you could set it to as long as you want. Like it'll sell your units at some point if you wanted to. Now, as you can see here, it is starting it off. I got a different spawn, but this one will still work. This is a very rare chance it will do a different spawn. But it'll show you the right spawn later. Now, we're just going to stop the macro so I can show you. As you can see, it placed the unit and it'll upgrade it until max. Usually, it'll do it and it'll place you right here. But it's fine. It'll always work. Even if you do, I'll show you a way that if it messes up, it'll still work. So let's close this and let me show you how to set this up. So first off, what you're going to want to do is go into the Discord server that I linked in the description of this video. You're going to want to go into their Discord server, and first you're going to have to want to look for free macro. If you don't see it, go to channels and roles, browse channels, and make sure you have it checkmarked, the server, the area, free macro, make sure you have a checkmark, and it should show up. Now you're going to want to go to macro basics. You're going to want to download engine.dll. This is not a virus. I've used it many times. You want to click on this, download unverified file. It'll have downloaded. You're going to want to close this. And you can read all these basics on how to set it up, but I'll just summarize it for you. Make sure you read all this. Just make sure your game's at 60 FPS, nothing special. If you're, this will work on a 4K monitor or 1080p monitor, anything. As long as there is a screen, it'll work. Now this is an image detection macro, so you cannot have your monitor off for this, as it needs to be on so it could send back images and detect that it is still running and it should be doing what it's doing. And you have your PC settings and all this. But once you have downloaded the engine, you can go to free macro, choose free macro. In this case, we're going to be doing Animated Adventures, but you could do any other one of these. So Animated Adventures, and it will give you a Google Drive link right here, as you can see, download link. You're going to click on it, click on Animated Adventures, and then click this button. If you hover over it, it's just say download. Now download it. Now give it a second. It needs to prepare to download. Once it is downloaded, you can close this. Now you're going to want to go into your Files tab, File Explorer, go to Downloads. Click on the file, right click it, Extract All. Extract. You can close this. You want to click on Engine, drag it, open this, click on it again, and drag it in. Open this. And then click on this one that has an icon, free AA version 1.exe. Click on it. It may say this. Do not worry. This is not a virus. Click on more info and run anyway. You can press yes. Now you're going to need to be getting all these stuffs. This is so easy. It looks complicated, but it is not. First, we're going to get our user ID, go to the server, and go to bot commands. Do question mark, get ID. Enter. You can copy this and paste this. Now, it will do a webhook, which is another big feature that I love about this macro. Every time you finish a story, an infinite, a raid, or anything, it will send a picture of the defeat screen or victory screen and show that you got whatever you got. As you can see here, I was doing infinite. Now, you're going to want to go into this new server that you made for yourself. Go to server settings and go to integrations under apps. Click on webhooks, new webhook. It doesn't matter. And then do copy webhook URL. You can customize this as much as you want. And then paste this into here. And now you're going to do private server URL. This is so if you ever disconnect, it'll reconnect you into your private server. So you're going to want to go into here. Of course, go to your servers. Private servers are free in Animated Adventures, so do not worry. Go to configure and copy this. Control C on your keyboard and then Control V. After this macro stops, I would say do nothing and then press done. Now, there's only a couple maps that you can do here, but if you're going to be grinding XP or gems, I'd recommend doing Planet Greenie. You can close Roblox, click on Planet Greenie. I'm going to say we're going to do infinite, and we're going to make a replay. Make sure it's on replay. Now, this allows you to choose where you want the units to place, but if you're going to be doing just like me, Planet Greenie, gems, or anything, or if you're going to do story mode, you can use these settings. Let me go to my macro. So, this, I'm going to be placing Vegeta. This will place a unit. Make sure the unit has about 25 to 20 range on placement. And now you will go onto your macro. Click on the first one. Now, make sure this is it. Add action. Click on slot 1. This will be in your first slot, furthest to the left in Roblox. Click on unit 1, and the X value will be 412, and the Y value will be 363. And now you can press add. Now it knows to place the unit at this position. And now if you want to upgrade it to the max, just press on action, upgrade. Then click here, add action, slot 1, Vegeta, unit 1, Vegeta. Add. Now it knows to place the unit and max it out. You can do this for other units, but that is it. Okay, now I will show you this macro in Word. So in order to open this, you will go to your downloads, click on this, then open this one, free AA version 1.exe. Open that. Press yes. And then press done. And then press done. Now it will save the last saved settings, so you do not have to always input to place it and to max it out. Do not worry about that. It will always save it. Now as you can see, it is opening Roblox. Opening up the game. It'll close that tab that just opened, so you don't have a bunch of tabs. It will go into play. It'll set itself up. Go to the map you selected. And it will start it. Now, it will wait until this is done. And as you can see, it's in the game now. It will set it up and walk into position so it can start the macro. And of course, guys, if you have any questions, any issues with the macro, you can ask in the Discord server or in this comment section down below. Either I or maybe someone else will respond to your question or issue. As you can see, it has placed the unit and it's going to upgrade it until max. And of course, you could do this with multiple units, as many as you want. You can have it to level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or max, as much as you want. And with this, the macro works. I would recommend getting the paid version as it gives you access to much more stuff, and this supports the wonderful people that work at Senya Macro to make these for you guys. I will be doing another video maybe to show off the paid version once I get my hands on it. But there you go. It's all set up. And you can AFK overnight. Now you cannot turn off your screen as this is an image detection macro, like I said. And if you want to stop the macro when you're done, you can click on this symbol or letter, whatever you want to say it is. Click on this on your keyboard just one time and it will stop the macro. So I'll click it and it stops the macro. And you can go back to lobby, do whatever. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys in another one. Have a good one.